Hi guys, my name is Christian. Hopefully you are all doing well and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at the Slate VMS ML-1 microphone system. And if you have been living under a rock for a couple of years and don't know what this is a emulation system. So you buy the ML-1, which is an extremely transparent microphone, and then you use Slate emulations to emulate classic vintage microphones. And like most of you people out there know, a vintage classic like a U47, M49, 251 ranges anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. So being able to get all of these microphones at your disposal for just like $500 seems like a very good deal. And today we are going to compare it to my vintage Neumann U47 going into a vintage Neve. And I've recorded some vocals, it's the same take. I've done LUFS readings on all the phrases so we don't get confused with volume changes. And as always, if you are interested, you can download the raw files, including the U47, the backtracks, the ML1 that I processed, and also the raw files from the ML1 microphone. And this will be a blind test, but I will be revealing the answers later in the video. So let's listen to the clips and then I'll come back and just give you my thoughts on how it was to use the ML1 system and how it compared to the original. So see you soon and let's listen to some music. Alright, so here we have the mixed session, but after this comparison we'll move on to the raw back-to-back comparison, and there will be no EQs or effects whatsoever. In the mixed comparison they are treated exactly the same. I've done LUFS measurements on all the phrases so we don't get confused with volume changes. And like I said before, if you are interested you can download the raw files if you want to take a closer look. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Let's move on to the raw back-to-back comparison. Sometimes in our lives, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. Alright, so that was my comparison, and before we continue, I'll let you guys know what the answer is. The answer is that A is the Neumann u47 and B is the Slate VMS. And I have to say that the Slate emulation is extremely close to the original. Only difference that I could hear was that the u47 had a bit more low-end bloom and authority, and also a bit more mid-bite, which gave it a tiny bit more presence in the mix. But considering the price point and how close they actually are, I have to say that Slate did an extremely good job with these emulations. In this example, I used the Blackbird expansion. I went through all of the emulations and packages, but I felt that the Blackbird expansion sounded closest to the originals that I compared it to. So as a whole, it feels like an extremely good product and an extremely good tool to have in your studio. Just being able to switch microphones within a click of a button seems like a very nice thing to have. Sometimes, you'd like to commit, and sometimes you just want to change things up later in the process. So what's really more to say than that the Slate team did an amazing job with the VMS system. Alright, so this is it for today's episode. If you like this kind of content and my channel, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you guys around.